That's a big pipe.
When the job calls for tough tubulars, Caprock Tubular Services is ready to roll. Located at 1200 East Avenue D in Lovington, they provide quality oil-filled tubular products and dependable service to help keep the Permian Basin moving. Whether it's casing, tubing, or getting the right pipe for the job, they've got you covered. And remember, the only thing they like crooked is a country road, not your pipe. Stop by Caprock Tubular Services in Lovington or call 552-1919.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way. For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hardworking team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
There's a unique energy pulsing through Tatum. It's found in the deep-rooted hometown spirit that fills the stands every single week. It's built through dedication in the classroom, where teachers inspire, and it shines on the field, driving excellence in the hallways to the stadium. The entire staff, faculty, and administration at Tatum Schools are behind these students all the way. Go Coyotes! Visit tatumschools.org.
That's a big pipe.
When the job calls for tough tubulars, Caprock Tubular Services is ready to roll. Located at 1200 East Avenue D in Lovington, they provide quality oil-filled tubular products and dependable service to help keep the Permian Basin moving. Whether it's casing, tubing, or getting the right pipe for the job, they've got you covered. And remember, the only thing they like crooked is a country road, not your pipe. Stop by Caprock Tubular Services in Lovington or call 552-1919.
That's a big pipe.
When the job calls for tough tubulars, Caprock Tubular Services is ready to roll. Located at 1200 East Avenue D in Lovington, they provide quality oil-filled tubular products and dependable service to help keep the Permian Basin moving. Whether it's casing, tubing, or getting the right pipe for the job, they've got you covered. And remember, the only thing they like crooked is a country road, not your pipe. Stop by Caprock Tubular Services in Lovington or call 552-1919.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Lights on, ideas on. Introducing the Bright Ideas Grant Program from Lee County Electric Cooperative. Powering classroom innovation. If you're a K-12 teacher in the Lee County Electric service area, bring that hands-on project to creative learning that makes a real impact to life. Projects must benefit students, and teachers may only be an applicant of one project per school year. Apply June 1st to August 28th. Get details and apply at lcecnet.com. Lee County Electric Cooperative. Energizing education, one bright idea at a time.
For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hardworking team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
Good evening, Coyote fans. We're here at the Tatum Coyote football field. I'm Trip Angel here with Adriana Ybarra. How's it going, Adriana?
It's pretty good. I'm super excited for football.
Me too, without a doubt. We're here at the Tatum Coyote season home opener against Escalante. We don't have a whole lot of information for y'all as this is both teams' first game of the season, but I'm going to get started with Tatum's roster. Number 1, Josh Harris, a senior. Number 2, Garrett Anthony, a senior. Number 3, Estevan Diaz, a sophomore. Number 4, Jacob Hicks, a junior. Number 5, Xander Herrera, a sophomore. Number 6, Cross Blunt, a junior. Number 7, Aaron Mariscal, a sophomore. Number 8, Jason Tucker, a junior. Number 9, Josiah Maricourt, a sophomore. Number 10, Kith Griffin, a junior. Number 11, Eddie Salazar, a freshman. Number 12, Sebastian Diaz, a senior. Number 13, Canton Bolin, a sophomore. Number 15, Zion Harris, a freshman. Number 18, Derek Miller, a freshman. Number 20, Jose Garcia, a freshman. Number 40, Eduardo Martinez, a junior. Number 44, Boston Herrera, a freshman. Number 50, Marcos Robles, a freshman. Number 54, Andrew Ybarra, a sophomore. Number 55, Nolan Wilson, a freshman. Number 56, Luis Perez, a sophomore. number 57, Chase LaFlavor, a freshman, number 77, Ty Field, a junior, and number 88, Jonas Martinez, a senior, and number 99, Bodie Davis, a senior, with head coach Bobby Reed and assistant coaches Galen Selman, Shannon Fink, and Todd Eigelhart. So, we have a pretty full roster this year, Adriana.
Yeah, I was going to say that went on for quite a few minutes.
Yeah, without a doubt. Looks like they're going to do the coin toss here, so we'll give you all the results of that in just a minute. But I'm excited about our football team this year. I remember playing Escalante as our first game last year also, and it was a good game. I felt like they mirrored each other very well as teams, both kind of a run-heavy team, and that's what Coach Reed said when talking to the news reporter the other day, is that they're going to focus on running the ball a lot more, kind of like they did last year. We lost a few instrumental seniors, I feel like. Alonzo Salazar, Dusty Moorhead.
I'd definitely say Anthony, too.
Anthony Duffy.
Montez, yeah.
And, Hosiel Esparza.
Yes.
That's who I was trying to think of. And I'm sure there's more I'm forgetting. It's been a year. But
that's what I was
they're
thinking
going to have
about.
big shoes to fill, especially on the offensive and defensive line, losing two seniors there on both. But we'll see how that's going to turn out. It looks like Tatum will be receiving to start off this game. So we're going to see our offense in action first. Adriana, would you like to read off Escalante's roster real quick?
Yes. Number 2, Jacoby Valdez. Oh.
Looks like we're going to get interrupted. We'll do that right when we get back. We're going to do prayer and national anthem.
Lord, we just thank you for this evening. Thank you for such a beautiful evening. And Lord, we just ask you to be with both teams. Keep them both teams safe. Keep the officials safe on the field. And Lord, just let them all show sportsmanship in everything they do here tonight. And Lord, give everybody travel mercies as they leave here tonight. Keep them safe and that they get home safely. Now just give us a good game and we'll give you the praise for it. In Jesus' name, amen.
If you would, remain standing, please.
Maybe now we can squeeze in Escalante's roster before we get started here.
Number 2, Jacoby Valdez. Number 3, Ryan Hill. Number 7, Gabriel Baca. Number 9, Andrew Martinez. Number 13, Adrian Martinez. Number 14, Darian Ubeli. Number 16, Michael Vance. Number 17, Troy Daggett. Number 18, Julio Lujan. 35, Dakota Lucero. Number 50, Nicholas Cordova. Number 62, Jerry Rivas. Number 65, Khalid Ibrahim. And number 76, Creed Hardzog. With head coach Billy Lamanick and assistant coaches Cody Casados.
Okay, well, it looks like we're going to get started off here with the kickoff. Escalante will have, let me pull up their roster real quick.
I'm hoping you guys can see, it may be a little hard. The sun is, we had to play a little earlier so Escalante could get home. So the sun is kind of right in the way.
I don't mind playing early for them this year because I remember last year how long of a drive up there it was. So.
Oh yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah. Looks like they're gonna have Lucero's kicking off for them here. That's another thing. Esparza was our kicker also, so it'll be interesting to see how the Coyotes fill the holes this season. And the kick is up and good. Looks like it's going to be out of bounds, though, so it's not good, but went pretty far ways. So we're going to get started here. Your starting offense for your Coyote seems to be Jonas Martinez.
Oh, re-kick.
We'll be taking over at the 35.
So we're going to be starting at the 35-yard line here. And looks like we're going to have Martinez, Field, and Ybarra out there for the starting offensive line with Bolin, I believe, Harris. Need them to all come out of the huddle. So
I know, I was about to say.
Mariscal, Harris, and Bolin. Bolin and Harris in the backfield to start us off here. Snap to Mariscal, hand off to Harris. Or to Bolin, he finds the hole. There is a flag, but a gain of about 7 yards there on that play. So, great way to start off if we can keep from the holding call here.
I just hope I remember their signals because I was thinking about that today. I was like, I should have did some research. I kind of forgot what some of these signals mean for the flags.
Looks like there's going to be a face guard penalty on the offense. So that'll move back from our drive, and I think they'll replay first down.
That's what I was going to say.
Looks like they're probably going to line up in the same power formation here. See if they can't just drive the ball right over the Lobos here. Mariscal under center, takes the snap, hands it off to Bolin. They're going to go right through the middle this time. Nice hole there made by Martinez, keeping it moving. And that'll put them on the 45-yard line and close to first down, I believe.
I think that tackle was made by Cordova, number 50 for the Lobos.
So they're going to move the chains on that one. Gain of 10 yards from the run by Bolin. And I think we talked about this a little at the end of the season about how powerful Bolin would be in the run game.
Oh, yeah.
Especially having to take Esparza shoes. And he's doing a good job so far. They're going to do it again. Run to the far side there. Gain of about 4 yards, I believe. So first, second down of the game.
Hey, make it cut and go!
The Coyotes have done a really good job moving the ball forward so far.
No, honestly.
And it looks like our worries are unneeded as this offensive line is doing a good job of
that's what I was going to say.
giving holes and keeping Escalante where they need to be. Same formation. They're going to switch it around, though, give it off to Harris. He'll gain about 4 yards on that play.
I thought he was going to jump over him.
So it'll be 3rd and 8. 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, somewhere right in there.
33.
On about the 50. Same formation. I think they're just going to try to run it down Escalante's throat tonight, and they ought to have a pretty good success rate there, except there's a flag. But what I was going to say is Escalante doesn't have too deep of a bench, so especially playing in this heat, that may really hurt them.
Yeah, honestly.
Wearing them down. False start on the offense, so that'll move them back. They'll have to play 3rd down, being 3rd and 8 now. So they're going to have some work ahead of them if they want to move the ball, get a first down here. Awfully young team, too. I think Harris and Martinez are the only seniors out there.
You have Garrett, too.
Oh, yeah. They'll hand it off to Harris, try to run to the far side, but good read by Escalante there, and they'll get him down about the line of scrimmage. So 4th down in the midfield. We'll see what the Coyotes do here. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Well, they better find a big hole.
Once again, Mariscal takes the snap under center,
Oh.
calls for it. Tatum Coyotes stand like statues, and they'll catch Escalante offsides, just what the Coyotes needed, and they'll move it up forward. Looks like we're going to have Bolin, Martinez, and Harris all come out. So maybe they're sending out the punt team here.
Maybe. I don't know who's going to punt the ball.
Looks like they're sending out some receivers here. Going to have Mariscal air it out for them. Puts Anthony in motion, fakes the handoff. Mariscal drops back, tries to find a pass there. It's no good. I believe that was Tucker he was trying to get a connection with there.
Just a little
too far. And it's first game of the year, so we'll have a turnover on downs. Escalante's offense will make their way onto the field. And not a whole lot changes out there for the Coyotes. They're going to keep, I think we have Zion Harris out there, so stay with me. There's 2 Harrises, so I may get them mixed up. But they're going to have Zion Harris, Canton Bolin, and looks like Eduardo Martinez on the defensive line here for the Coyotes. Mariscal and Anthony as corners. Linebackers will be Tucker and Josh Harris here. Nice read there by Josh Harris. Gets him taken down backfield after the handoff, so that'll be 2nd and 14 or 15 here.
I was going to say, he lost yardage there.
Get your feet set, get off quicker!
Yeah, Harris had a good read there, finding the hole. And he was very instrumental to this team last year, but against Fort Sumner in about the mid-season, he had some injuries and kept him out for the rest of the
I think it was mid-season. It was like the beginning of the season.
Yeah, somewhere
I think it was like
there.
our 2nd or 3rd game, and we kept thinking, like, oh, yeah, it'll be okay. And he came back. He's like, no, guys, I got to have surgery. We're like, oh, well,
yeah,
there goes your season.
So it's good to have him back out there. Take the snap, try to find a hole, but he'll be brought down by Bolin at about the line of scrimmage. So this Tatum Coyotes team is doing a good job of keeping them pushed back. They're trying to run the ball, but having minimum success here early on.
That was number 35, Lucero, who was interestingly in 8th grade.
Wow. Well, they need every man they can get, it looks like. Also a new face out on the field for the Coyotes is Cross Blunt, who's playing safety and moving up towards linebacker a little bit. So it's good to see he's a transfer from Plains, and we'll see how he gets along with a new team and a new set of rules, playing 8-man instead of 11. We're going to try to run it outside. That'll be Tucker, I believe. With that tackle, took him down low, and 4th and 8 or 7 at the 49-yard line. So wouldn't be surprised if a punt is coming, and if they try to catch them off sides, I'm sure the Coyotes,
kind of what we just did to them.
I'm sure the Coyotes will be expecting a taste of their own medicine. So looks like they're gonna go for a long pass, but there is a flag already. They'll kill the play maybe on a false start or illegal formation. We'll see. 5-yard penalty for Escalante there, so they'll be behind the original line of scrimmage. see if the Coyotes can't run this punt back. And that's another thing that I'm excited for. I think they're a faster team this year than they were last year. Last year we just had a lot of power, really. But see if we can't get some big runs this year. Punt's a little short.
Looks like Lujan punted the ball out of bounds right about the, I don't even know what line that is.
It looks like the 30-yard line, so.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Maybe the 35.
Coyotes will take up right where they started their first offensive drive. Try again for some better results here.
I will say I don't like the sun being right in my face for the early game.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think we're the only school I know of that has their home stands facing right into the sun. But
I know. I don't know who built these, but
it's all right. Another handoff to Bolin. He's going to be taken down short.
That didn't look.
Possibly for a loss of yards. Lots of Lobos on him. Got through that offensive line. Looks about like they were expecting it and came around the outside. So loss of about a yard there. So 2nd and 11 now. Coyotes having lots of field to make up here if they want to score, but let's see if they can't get a big run here. Same power formation. Mariscal. Quick pass to Harris there, running it. He's going to get about a first down, but there is a flag in the backfield, so I would imagine that is a holding call.
Uh-oh. That was a good short little run, though.
Yeah, holding on the offense, so looks like we're just going to replay 2nd down.
Are we rewatching the same plays again?
Yeah.
Well, they started in the same spot, and their first was a holding call, so.
So they'll move them back 10 for that, so it's 2nd and 21 now. So looks like they're going to send out some receivers and see if we can't air it out here and get a pass and make up all these yards we've lost. Looks like Harris will be in the backfield with Mariscal, Blunt, and Anthony out as receivers. Harris takes the snap. Going to find number 9, Josiah Maricourt, for a gain of about 5 yards on that play. So we're making progress, but we're going to need a little bit more than that if we want to get a fresh set of downs here.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't even know Josiah was number 9 this year. I know last year that was Landon's number, so I didn't even know somebody was number 9 this year.
This Coyotes team does seem to be doing a very good job of playing together as a team, especially for their first game. So
yeah.
Definitely seeing good things out here. Harris takes the snap, airs it out long to Mariscal. He's just a little short there, diving after it. Good coverage, though, by Escalante, number 35, and number 2, Valles. So defensively, Escalante seems to be pretty strong, but we'll see if they can hold it up in this heat and with a very shallow bench.
Yeah, I didn't even realize. I don't know. They might be wore out by next quarter.
Maybe so. Looks like the Coyotes have a whole army over here, though.
Yeah, they do. They've got plenty to spare. Escalante, not so much. I don't know if y'all can see. They have 2 or 3.
4th and 5, and we're going to punt it away. Nice punt from Mariscal there. They're going to let that one settle down, and Anthony will pick it up, putting Escalante on the 32-yard line.
Oh, timeout.
So we will play a quick ad from our sponsors and be right back.
There's a unique energy pulsing through Tatum. It's found in the deep-rooted hometown spirit that fills the stands every single week. It's built through dedication in the classroom, where teachers inspire, and it shines on the field, driving excellence in the hallways to the stadium. The entire staff, faculty, and administration at Tatum Schools are behind these students all the way. Go Coyotes! Visit tatumschools.org.
Back after that quick timeout as Escalante's offense takes the field. Tatum's defense has been doing a good job too. Both of these teams seem to be pretty defensively strong and have done a good job of holding that line, but Tatum's offense needs to get something rolling and find a rhythm. But so far their defense has been doing a good job. Takes the snap. Oh, we got a false start by the offense, so that'll move them back. They'll have to already start. 15 to go to get a fresh set of downs here for Escalante. So, looks like we're going to try this again. They're in the same formation. Snaps a little low. Shuffling. He's going to air it out long. Pass intended for Lujan was a little long. Mariscal there with some good coverage, though.
Lucero with the long pass. I was a little scared they were going to complete that one to Lujan.
Hey, it was. He didn't see it.
Keep working, you're all right.
Hey, just fight through it.
2nd and 15 now, as that pass was incomplete by Escalante. So I think they figured out on their last offensive drive, they're not going to have any luck trying to run it over the top of the Coyotes.
Yeah.
They're just going to wear themselves out. So looks like they're going to try to air it out a little bit more. Lucero once again in the shotgun position here. Takes the snap. Wheels to the outside there. Bowen with good move. Or that was Zion Harris, the freshman, I believe, with a nice sack there.
Lucero looks a little slow to get up. I don't think that's...
So, looks like they're going to take
a
minute to look at Lucero.
They don't have a lot of players to
be losing them like that, but nice moves by the freshman Zion Harris out there. Good sack, and for a huge loss of yards, it looks like it's about 3rd and 20 now.
Yeah.
3rd and 25. So we're going to take a quick timeout and be right back.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
We're back after that commercial break. Coyotes defense takes the field. We have Escalante pushed way back to the 15-yard line, so they've got a lot of field to make up if they want to have any luck. Lucero takes it, finds a hole, but doesn't make it far, and he'll be brought down that time by Bolin. No, number 12, Sebastian Diaz. So lots of new players making big plays already, so it's great to see.
That's how you get off the ball.
I just keep thinking it's Bolin, seeing that we've got 12, 13, and 15 out there, so numbers aren't a whole lot of help when they're taking people to the ground trying to figure out who it is. So
Lucero looks like
stick with us here.
Lucero looks like he's limping off, so they put in a sub. I don't know what number that is. I wish I could tell y'all, but they're probably going to punt, yeah.
So that punt will be short.
Hey, back away.
So on the 43-yard line here to start the Coyotes' third offensive drive. We've got 3:16 left in the first. Nobody has made it on the scoreboard yet.
I was going to say, it's been a very, I wouldn't say slow first quarter, but like every single time somebody gets a false start. So
yeah, they're just kind of having problems finding a rhythm, but they're playing very well together and seeing good things. They're going to get it put together here in just a minute and make a big drive. So it looks like we're going to have Mariscal, Harris, Anthony. They're calling for somebody else.
I think that's
and Cross.
Fields.
So
yeah, Fields.
And then our starting 3 linemen. So it looks like they're going to probably air it out here, just judging by who's out on the field. Maricourt also heads out for the Coyotes. So
See what our O-line can do.
got twin receivers here on both sides. So see if Harris can't air it out deep. He drops back. Finds Mariscal pretty shallow there, but that'll be a gain of about 5 yards. So we're right on the 50 now. So 2nd and 5 for the Coyotes on the 50. Coming out of the huddle, looks like they're going to keep the same players out there. So a pass play is to be expected here. Harris puts Anthony in motion, takes the snap, looks deep, sees Mariscal and just a little long. Second time we've seen kind of that play there, but they're awfully close. Here in a minute they're going to connect, and we're going to see good things out there. 3rd and 5 now. I do apologize. I forgot I have to keep the downs and yardage on the scoreboard. So.
It's been a while, guys. Football is...
Yeah. So we're going to take a timeout for Escalante. So just I want to shout out our sponsors real quick before we go into this timeout. We have Lee County Electric Co-op, Bob Swiftway, Eunice Pump and Supply, Western States Insurance, Legendary Services, and Tatum Schools. They make this all possible, so we don't have to charge you a dime. You see their logos there at the bottom of the screen, and we like to thank them for sponsoring our broadcasting here. So we're going to play one quick ad and be right back after this timeout.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
And we're back after that timeout. Coyotes offense, they're going to air it out again here. Harris rolling to the near side here, finds Maricourt. And he fumbles it. It'll be picked up by number 7, Escalante. And it looks like the ref may be calling a incomplete pass. Maybe he was down already. They're going to say he was down, I assume. So that'll move the chains. Awfully worried there. I thought we had a fumble on our hands, but I guess they're going to say Maricourt was already down.
I don't even know what number that was, but he was sure quick to pick that one up. He was ready for that.
So they're going to, I guess I was wrong, they're going to call it an incomplete pass. So we will have 4th and 5 here. And looks like we're going to punt it away on the 50. Mariscal takes it. He's going to pass it. Drops back, tries to find Anthony, but it's going to be picked off by number 2. That's going to be Valdez. He's a senior. So it's the first interception we've had, and it'll be thrown by Mariscal. So we're going to see if this defense can slow them up a little bit as they're getting towards scoring territory. They're going to be on their own.
I think that's like the 35.
Yeah, 33, I think. But yeah, somewhere right in there. So they're getting, this is the closest they've been to their own end zone. And once again, it is hard to see with the sun.
It really is.
But they're going to come out of the huddle here. I thought. False start on saying what they were going to do there.
Did I know? Remember when we were predicting last year?
Yeah, I do.
Let's not do that again.
So see if this defense can get another stop as they're going to take the snap back deep, and there will be offsides.
Uh-oh.
So I would imagine that's on Escalante.
Yeah.
Maybe number 15. If I can't get there.
Go, we got to work.
So they'll replay first down, but 15 yards to a set of new downs here. And this Coyotes defense has done a good job of not jumping the gun and keeping them contained. They've had a few good games, but nothing overly drastic yet. We've got 2:14 left here in the first quarter. Escalante calls for the snap. Little pitch there, and Tucker dives for him. Going to miss him, but it doesn't take long for him to get picked up. Bolin with the tackle there. And I still think they're going to gain a yard there, so I thought they had a little bit of a better drive, but it'll be 2nd and 14 for Escalante. Their own 36-yard line.
Looks like they're getting Lucero taped up over there, which I honestly think so far he's probably been the most important player to their team. So they're probably trying to get him quickly out again.
And that's the bad part about a small school. And you may not always have a small football team, but one of your key players, like we had Harris get injured last year, really hurt us, and we had to find creative ways to keep in the game. But that run will be by number 18 for Escalante, Julio Lujan, but it will get picked up pretty quick, maybe a gain of 2 yards for Escalante there, so we'll say it's 3rd and 12 for them.
But at least last year we did have a lot of players that were willing to step up, and they did a good job just trying to fill in the spaces, because a lot of people got hurt last year just at random times.
Yeah.
Because first it was Josh, and then Hasiel, and then it was just back and forth, honestly.
Without a doubt. But I think that bettered us for this year, because those younger players had to step up, and now they have a lot of experience under their belt coming into this new season. So pass from Julio to number 7 for Escalante. That's going to be Baca for Escalante, but he'll be picked up pretty quick, and it'll be 4th and 6th.
Keep working! Let's go, defense!
So a gain of about 6 yards on that pass for Escalante. They seem to do a little better trying to air the ball out than run it through. I think our defensive line's just a little too strong for them to have much success, but looks like
that's the end of the first.
Oh, already. So we're going to play a quick ad and be back with the second quarter as Tatum is taking Escalante on at home for their home opener with a score 0-0 still here in the first quarter.
Lights on, ideas on. Introducing the Bright Ideas Grant Program from Lee County Electric Cooperative. Powering classroom innovation. If you're a K-12 teacher in the Lee County Electric service area, bring that hands-on project to creative learning that makes a real impact to life. Projects must benefit students, and teachers may only be an applicant of one project per school year. Apply June 1st to August 28th. Get details and apply at lcecnet.com. Lee County Electric Cooperative. Energizing education, one bright idea at a time.
We're back here to start our second quarter as it is still tied 0-0 at the start of the second. Escalante has the ball, but they're going to need about 6 yards to get a fresh set of downs here, and looks like they're going to punt it away. We've got Lujan picking up the rolling ball, but it's going to be stripped away by number 12. I think that's Sebastian Diaz for your Coyotes. So he'll rip it out of Lujan's hands as he was fumbling with it on the ground. So nice turnover there for the Coyotes. And
good job by Diaz. I don't think he's played football since like 8th grade, to be honest. So.
And he's had 2 big plays already. So
yeah,
it's good things to see out there.
So why didn't you start playing sooner?
I'm telling you. So Coyotes 1st and 10 on the 36-yard line here.
Let's go, boys. Let's work.
Hey, wear them down. They'll come.
Anthony in motion. Harris fakes the handoff, runs it right up the middle. Oh, that's Mariscal, runs it right up the middle for a gain of about 7 yards there. So nice run there by Mariscal and a big hole made by that offensive line. So like I said, we're seeing good things all around, and it seems like now in the second quarter they're able to put them all together. 11:30 on the clock. 2nd and 3 for your Tatum Coyotes. At about midfield, Mariscal takes the snap, fires it. Looks like he was looking for Tucker there, but it's going to be a little too far out in front of him. Try again, this time 3rd and 3. Wouldn't be surprised if they just try running the ball here and getting a fresh set of downs and then attempting to air it out. Looks like they're going to send the receivers out there, though. We have Anthony and Blunt on this side and Maricourt on the other side. Mariscal shuffling in the pocket. Quick pass to Tucker. Nice moves. He's taking it, running backwards, and picks up about 5 yards after he catches the pass, so that'll move him up a good bit. Gain of about 20 yards, I believe, on that play. So 1st and 10 again for the Coyotes with about 38 yards to go. See if we can get a touchdown. This is a strong drive starting off already. Maybe they found their groove with a short pass, but they're going to put it in the power formation here and see if they can't run the ball. And it's fumbled. And I think that's going to be Escalante's ball coming up.
Yeah.
Number 66 for Escalante picked that one up, so. 66? 76. That's Creed Hazard Hardzog.
Yeah, I know. I looked at that name and I said that too, and I was like, wait, it's not that.
Yeah, apologies if I'm butchering these names. So defense will take the field now after that fumble. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe
I don't even know.
Bad snap under center there.
I have no idea.
But like I said, they just need to put it all together. They've got good things out there. Just get it to running smooth, and this is something to expect, I feel like, for the first game of the season.
Yeah, and like you said, with such a young team too.
Yeah. So that pass will be intended for number 18 for Escalante, but way late. I think he was just trying to get rid of the ball there.
Yeah, pressure.
But pass intended for Lujan. So they will try again, 2nd and 10. They'll have Valdez, the senior, bringing the play into the huddle. So they spread out on the field.
Come on, let's go!
Snap's taken. He's going to wheel it out to number 2, and nice pitch there, but there is a flag in the backfield. Gain of about 7 yards on that, but we'll see what the flag does to that.
Are you gonna wrap up?
Refs talking to each other down there. So, penalty on the defense, so that'll help Escalante's cause out. I guess hands up under the face mask, maybe.
Go, move on, let's go!
So I think that's a pretty big penalty, so move the chains.
I think they've had a lot of penalties this game. But like you said, as expected, this is their first game.
First game, young team, things to be expected, but they're still doing a pretty good job out there. Minimizing gain yardage by this Escalante offense, things like that.
Let's go, defense!
Escalante lining up here. Offsides. Looks like they're going to call that on the defense. I thought they were quick across the line, but looks like a little too quick. So, replay first down with a 5-yard penalty in Escalante's favor.
Come on, D! Come on, boys, let's go!
So, looks like to me the big things they need to do, especially on the defensive side, is minimize penalties. But other than that, they've done a good job keeping Escalante contained and keeping them to short runs and gains of yards here.
Be ready, good!
flick intended for Valdez, but it'll be behind him. Diaz and Zion headed to try to get that ball, but they're going to be a little late.
I thought they were going to just like leap on top of it.
So Valdez trying to catch the flick there from Lucero's, but it's going to be no good. So they'll lose yards on that one, bring up 2nd and 15 now. So loss of 5 yards on that one. That's good for the Coyotes anyways. I think they're applying a lot of defensive pressure there on the line. So if they can just keep it going, I think they'll wear down this Escalante team, especially in the second half.
Yeah, honestly.
Tight formation here. Quick screen, but it'll be picked off by Tucker. He's running to the near side on his jersey. He stays up. Getting good blocks out there. He'll run it to what looks like to be the 36-yard line. No, 42. So
they really were trying to bring him down.
Yeah, nice interception there from Tucker. He read that pass really good and was able to get his hands on it. So Coyotes ball now, 1st and 10, at the 44-yard line here. See if Tatum can't keep this momentum going on the offense and move it down the field. Power formation. Mariscal hands it off to Harris. Josh makes a big drive up the middle, close to a 1st down. We'll see if they get the chains moved or not. Looks like they're going to be about half a yard short, so it'll be 2nd and 1 for the Coyotes.
I think you can just tell that Josh has been ready to play.
Yes.
We were talking about that in class. I was like, are you actually going to play? Like, are you, dude, he was so happy.
Yeah, he's definitely a key player for this team, and I think that'll be a big deal is keeping him healthy. Flick from Mariscal to Harris. Makes another good run for a gain of about 7 yards on that play, so that'll definitely be enough to move the chains, get them a fresh set of downs. So they've got about 30 yards to go to get into the end zone here. See if they can't keep this momentum going. They've had some good runs by Harris. So the Coyotes seem to have success both running the ball and airing it out. Just depends on who you're making connections with.
Yeah.
As there's definitely some key players making the big plays. Bolin with the ball this time.
Well, it's like what you said. I definitely think, not that our team last year wasn't a team. I just definitely think that these players just adhere together better. I don't know why, but I just feel like they're more together out there.
Yeah. Well, it was about this way when we started last year, but by the end of it, all the new players having to step up and injury and everything, it just made it hard for them to keep some momentum going from game to game, week to week. But 2nd and about, looks like 6 out there and a timeout. So quick word from our sponsors and we'll be right back.
For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hard-working team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Back after that timeout, Mariscal takes the snap, hands it off to Bolin. Gain of about 4 yards there, so getting close to moving the chains here as they'll play 3rd down.
Let's hope we can
about a yard.
Get our first touchdown of the game.
Yep. Now right on the edge of the red zone, Coyotes need to find a way to just punch it into the end zone here and put some points on the board. Same run formation here. They seem to have some success with it in lots of different ways to run the ball. Flick to Bolin. He's going to run all the way, get into the end zone. But, folks, I have some bad news. There's a flag in the backfield. So we'll see what that's about. I'm assuming it's on the offense for holding.
Yeah.
So, replay 3rd down.
Hey, yeah, right?
But that was a good play by the Coyotes. Executed very well. Bolin had plenty of room to run over here to the near side, but you're going to have to move them back.
Hey, yeah, right?
So, 10-yard penalty will bring up 3rd and 10 for the Coyotes. So, let's see if the Coyotes can't do the same thing and get either a fresh set of downs, but a touchdown would most definitely be preferable.
Oh, yeah.
So, once again, the same formation. Mariscal fakes the handoff. He's looking for the pass. He's going to run it himself. Be a little short of a first down, but I think he'll gain about 5 yards on that play. So 4th and 5.
4th and about 6 on the play.
I think you just have to go for it, honestly.
I would definitely agree. They're about 25 yards short of the end zone here. 5 short of a set of fresh downs, so looks like they're going to go for it. 4th and 5. Mariscal going to take the snap under center. Rotates out, fakes the handoff. He's looking for the pass, finds Bolin. Bolin running down the sidelines. He's going to find his way into the end zone. And your Tatum Coyotes will get their first touchdown of the season. Ran in by Bolin after a short pass from Mariscal. So nice run by Bolin there. So they're going to just try to push it in, but there is a flag in the backfield as they attempt for the 2-point conversion. There's going to be an offsides on the offense. Move them back, and they'll try again.
You see that big cloud in front of the sun?
It's a godsend.
I know.
It's the best thing since sliced bread. So, moved them back. They've got about 10 yards, a little shy of it, to try to get into the end zone, so I'm sure they'll try something different. We've got Bodie Davis out on the field, a lineman and senior. Haven't seen him yet, I don't think. As Bolin takes the flick, he's looking for the hole there. He's not going to find it, but he's going to get awfully close. I'm going to call it short, though, by less than a yard. So your Tatum Coyotes will be kicking it off in just a second. So we'll play. I don't know if we'll have time for a quick ad, but offense coming off the field after putting the first points of the game on the scoreboard. 6 minutes left on the clock. As Escalante will be receiving the kick after the Coyotes scored from that touchdown ran in by Bolin.
Hey, go hit somebody!
And that win. You feel that, Adriana?
I know. This is like perfect.
Yeah.
If we would have played at 6 and the clouds were like aligning like they are right now, I would have been perfectly fine with it.
Yeah, when we started, it was awfully spicy up here. Right up against this 10 press box.
Well, no, I just worry. I worry about the viewers because sometimes I remember last year we had an early game like this. The glare on the camera was so bad, and I had to keep looking, and I couldn't even see. I'm like, is there a glare on the camera? And I'm like, oh, wait, I can't even see. The sun's right in my face, too.
Well, the shade up here is not taken for granted. I don't think it is on the field either. I bet it cooled it off about 5 degrees down there for them. So looks like we're going to have Mariscal kicking for the Coyotes. It's way up high. Going to land in the hands of number 18 for Escalante. They're running him down. Looks like we had number 10 for the Coyotes with the tackle there.
32-yard line.
Way to work!
See if I can't get my. I believe that's Griffin. Let me double check though. Number 10, Kith Griffin. He did not play last year, so kind of a new face also. Nice tackle there. So Escalante on the 37-yard line. This Coyotes defense isn't letting them have a whole lot of ground. And I was worried for our defense losing our Jaciel Esparza. He was a linebacker, and he did a really good job. And Alonzo Salazar, a defensive lineman, he averaged 2 or 3 sacks a game. So I thought we'd definitely be missing them. But these younger players have really stepped up and filled those gaps where they need to. Diaz, like you said, hadn't played in a while, and he stepped up and had some good moves on the defensive line. And here comes another one, just a little short. So they're going to run that one in for a gain of about 7 yards there.
Lucero back in the game is, I don't know. I don't think he's going to get up.
So he's going to be slow to get up.
Again.
Yeah, once again. So he's going to have tough luck staying healthy this season if he's getting hurt this early. So we're going to take a quick ad break and be right back after this injury timeout.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
So Lucero's able to get up, so that's definitely a bonus, but looks like he's going to probably end up staying out for a play or two, I'm sure, as the defense heads back out onto the field for your Tatum Coyotes. And once again, I mean, it's just very impressive that the Coyotes, all these new players and dealing with injury last season and all that, are able to have this well-oiled machine of a defense working in their favor. Especially, I think we have got 1 freshman, 2 or 3 sophomores. I think there's only 3 seniors out there. So definitely a young team for sure. So we ought to be good for a good many years here as Escalante looks prepared to run the ball maybe. Takes the snap. He's going to try to run it to the near side. Quick pass off to Lujan, and he is tackled by a bunch of Coyotes. Came from all over the field, so. You can definitely tell, I mean, a team like Escalante, looks like Lucero's going to come back in, but you can definitely tell their offense is built around Lucero. It just doesn't work nearly as well without him, so. If he's going to be injured, they're going to have a really tough time.
To me, that's really interesting since he is an 8th grader, so I don't really remember that much of the game last year, but obviously he wasn't on varsity since he's an 8th grader. So I don't really remember, but I wish I did before Lucero.
Yeah, they had a big team last year, and I remember
really
saying at the beginning of the game that they were losing a bunch of seniors. Lucero airs it out deep. And they're going to say it was out of bounds, but a long pass and completed, although out of bounds, to Lujan. But Mariscal with good coverage there wasn't going to let him get far if he did catch it in bounds. So 4th and 5 for the Lobos now. Midfield. So if Lucero keeps getting injured, they're just going to have a tough time trying to move the ball. It looks like we're going to have a timeout called by Escalante there. I guess use them or lose them, so we'll have another commercial break after and be back after this timeout.
For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hard-working team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Back after that timeout, a high snap and loose ball. He's going to fall on it, but Diaz and Harris right behind him, prepared to pick it up if he didn't. So loss of a lot of yards there, and that was 4th and 5, so that really helped the Coyotes out as they are now awfully close to their own end zone. Anthony will be bringing in the play for the Coyotes here, so I imagine they're going to try to air it out here with a fresh set of downs, set it on the scoreboard. So looks like they're right on the 30-yard line, so they're about to the red zone and awfully close to their own end zone. I don't think that's what Escalante planned at all. Mariscal takes the snap, follows Tucker, and gets a big run, drops his shoulder into Lujan, and gets a gain of, looks like 8 yards there. So nice run by Mariscal. .4:15 and counting down here in the second quarter before halftime, and the sun is setting, cooling off a lot. So it's definitely welcome to see. As Mariscal takes the snap, he's going to move it downfield, trying to get outside. He's twisting, trying to escape there, but number 7's going to hold on to his shirt and wait for some other Lobos to get there. So Baca's able to keep him contained and from running much farther, but it will be enough for a Coyotes first down, and they are now in the red zone at the 15-yard line. Harris in the shotgun position, 4 receivers out wide. They're going to put Maricourt in motion, fakes the handoff, runs it right up the middle himself, out to the far side, and he's going to find his way into the end zone for your second Tatum Coyote touchdown.
See, I was ready for that one. I knew that was going to happen.
So, nice play, and we hadn't seen that formation, I don't think, yet, so nice time to wheel it out and use it as the score is now 12. And Tatum will be leading Escalante pretty good going into halftime, it looks like, as there's just a little over 3 minutes left here in the second quarter. Attempt for the 2-point conversion, see if we can keep flags off the field as Harris takes the snap. Pass intended for Mariscal. So that'll leave the score 12-0. We're going to play a quick ad and be back with Escalante receiving the kickoff after the Coyotes scored another touchdown.
There's a unique energy pulsing through Tatum. It's found in the deep-rooted hometown spirit that fills the stands every single week. It's built through dedication in the classroom, where teachers inspire, and it shines on the field, driving excellence in the hallways to the stadium. The entire staff, faculty, and administration at Tatum Schools are behind these students all the way. Go Coyotes! Visit tatumschools.org.
So we're going to be back with your Tatum Coyotes kicking it off to the Escalante Lobos as they now lead 12-0 with 3:20 left here in the second quarter. Mariscal kicking it off for the Coyotes. He sent it way high and over here to the right a minute ago. We'll see if it reflects that again. It's going to be awfully short, and to number 18 for Escalante, that's Lujan, picks it up and falls to the ground with it, so they'll get to start on the 40-yard line here.
We're playing
as we get to listen to Journey.
Yeah, I was going to say, they're playing some pretty good music.
So changing balls out here as Escalante will get the play once again from Lucero, their quarterback, who their offense seems to be built around. So
Did he come back in?
yes.
Oh
Looks like to me
gosh.
if you really want to blow them out of the water, you got to take Lucero out of the game.
Yeah.
And their offense just doesn't work nearly as well without him. He will take the snap here. Back deep in the shotgun. He's going to try to run it, but be brought down awfully quick by Harris and Bolin. Bolin will take the credit for that tackle. But nice assist there by Zion Harris. Once again, a freshman, awfully young team. We have a freshman, sophomore, senior on the defensive line. In the backfield, we have a junior, 2 juniors, another sophomore, and 2 seniors. So,
you know, I'm really impressed with Zion. I know he was on the team last year, but we didn't get to see that much of him, and he's doing a fantastic job.
Without a doubt, and this isn't an overly young team, I feel like, but it's nice to have everybody spaced out through grades so you're not losing just your whole team every year.
Yeah, honestly. We've never been that unfortunate.
Yeah, so Lucero once again taking the snap. He's looking for the pass. He's going to throw it deep to Lujan. Cross blunt, almost there with the interception, but just a little too far out in front of him. But Lujan, pass intended for Lujan, way downfield. That would have been close to a 40-yard, 40-yard pass there. So they're going for big plays now, but personal foul against the Coyotes,
Yeah,
they
that's what I was
said,
going to say.
so they'll get a fresh set of downs.
Yellow flag. I didn't know what it was for.
Get off the ball quicker!
You all right?
Bringing up first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hey, get there faster!
Here we are.
They ain't got nothing. Let's go. Let's go defense.
Let's go, boys, together.
On the 50, first and 10 for Escalante. As it is a bad snap, and Bolin will dive onto it. Everybody looked a little delayed there, like they weren't too sure what was going on, but nice move by Bolin.
Did he like dive between his legs?
I don't know what happened, but it's hard to see what all goes on the line, but he got through that defensive line, and they're going to call it like we saw it as Bolin picks up that bad snap as a fumble, and Coyotes offense takes the field.
He like sprawled out. Like I thought we were watching volleyball for a second.
Trying to get a dig, huh?
Yeah, he worked out, so can't really complain.
Yeah. Looks like we're going to have Harris air it out here. So he has 4 receivers all out wide. Quick pass intended for Maricourt. Nice pass, but it's going to bounce off his hands and go above his head, so that'll be incomplete. They'll retry that. 2nd and 10 here. Keeping the same style of offense out on the field as Anthony brings in the play.
You know, I'm so happy that cloud came and blessed us today.
Without a doubt. Just wish it would have showed up a little earlier.
Yeah, honestly.
So Harris takes the snap once again, wheels it out. Mariscal completed pass. 20-yard pass there, and another gain of 10 from Mariscal running it, getting us into the red zone. We're now on the 20-yard line. So that was a good play by the Coyotes, and Harris finally gets that connection with Mariscal he's been looking for. I think that was about their 3rd or 4th attempt there, and it definitely worked out in a big way for the Coyotes.
Don't let her. Morgan, bring her this and don't let her down the
pass caught by Blunt, and he's going to run it for a gain of about 7 yards on that play. So the Coyotes are having success passing the ball. Oh, it was more than I thought. That'll be gain of 9 on that one. So 2nd and 1 now for the Coyotes as they take a timeout. So we'll play a quick ad break and be right back.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Lights on, ideas on. Introducing the Bright program from Lee County Electric Cooperative. Powering classroom innovation. If you're a K-12 teacher in the Lee County Electric service area, bring that hands-on project to creative learning that makes a real impact to life. Projects must benefit students, and teachers may only be an applicant of one project per school year. Apply June 1st to August 28th. Get details and apply at lcecnet.com. Lee County Electric Cooperative. Energizing education, one bright idea at a time.
So we're back after that Tatum Coyote timeout, inching towards the red zone, 2nd and 1 for the Coyotes. Or I guess inching towards the end zone, I should say. We were in the red zone. We've got 3 receivers lined up in a straight line over here, so interesting to see. I think that was more of a distraction as Harris runs the ball up the middle. Gain of enough to get a first down. So gain of 3 or 4 yards there. The Coyotes' ball will be on the 6-yard line. And they're going to keep the same style of offense out on the field to air it out here. Or keep the defense spread out and run it. That seems to be what they do with this style of offense here. As Harris in the backfield alone takes the snap from Martinez. Wheels around, quick pass to Anthony. He finds a big hole and rolls into the end zone, getting the 3rd touchdown of the game for your Tatum Coyotes. So we will now try for the 3rd time to get our 2-point conversion here. Changing a couple players up on the offense. See what they have in store with 44 seconds left here before halftime. Mariscal follows Tucker right up the middle and gets into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is good, bringing the score 20-0 as your Tatum Coyotes lead the Escalante Lobos with 44 seconds before halftime. So I don't see a whole lot happening before halftime. But while we're waiting on the Coyotes to kick it off to Escalante, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Lee County Electric Co-op, Bob's Thriftway, Eunice Pump and Supply, Western States Insurance, Legendary Services, Tatum Schools, Caprock Tubular, and Spare Feet. They're the people that make it happen and are allowing us to broadcast these games and bring it to you live for no charge to you.
And we appreciate them a lot.
A lot. So, if you see any of those fine people, please be sure to tell them thank you for all they do, and they do a lot more than just sponsor the broadcasting. You hear their names throughout the community sponsoring all kinds of things, so it's nice to have such a strong community that supports schools and everything they're involved in pretty much. So trying to get the ball set up here as Mariscal once again will be kicking it off to the Lobos. They're spread out and ready to receive this kick, and on kickoff we've got Mariscal, Tucker, Zion Harris, Bolin, Blunt, Griffin, and number 11.
Go get the ball!
So it'll be picked up by Lujan, and he'll be taken down awfully quick. Number 11, Eddie Salazar is on kickoff team for the Coyotes. So 39 seconds on the clock.
See, now that
So they're able to take it outside, but
now that Edian's over here, I can see that, but like earlier.
and by the end of it, you know, like the ways they stand and stuff, so it's a
Yeah,
lot easier to
honestly.
tell people apart. But
Like maybe
beginning
by
of the
next.
beginning of the season, it's hard to see. So looks
Escalante
like,
has another player limping off the field.
yeah, Valdez seems to, he's the senior, and I believe he was the team captain. He's been doing lots of good things for them. I think he had their big gain in yardage, and he's going to be awfully hurt, it seems like. So 39 seconds left here before halftime. Tatum Coyotes lead 20-0 as Escalante has the ball. 1st and 10, first set of downs here on the 35-yard line. So with the press box bringing their jam out session to an end, I hope we'll get started here with Escalante's offense once again sprawling out over the field. New player 21, I don't believe we have seen him yet.
He looks kind of small.
I think he took Vasquez's spot, but brought down awfully quick for about the line of scrimmage. So gain of 0 yards by Luis Perez and Zion Harris making the plays out there on that defensive line. Luis just a sophomore, so lots of young players out there making good plays, so love to see it. So they're going to gain a yard on that play, actually, as they let the clock wind down, and that'll be halftime. Before we go into halftime, once again, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Lee County Electric, Bob Thriftway, Eunice Pump and Supplies, Western States Insurance, Legendary Services, Tatum Schools, Caprock Tubular, and Spare Feet Storage Units. Just want to give them one last shout out before we go into halftime here. So we will play some advertisements and be back in 15 minutes with the second half as your Tatum Coyotes play their season opener against Escalante at home, 20-0 at half.
There's a unique energy pulsing through Tatum. It's found in the deep-rooted hometown spirit that fills the stands every single week. It's built through dedication in the classroom, where teachers inspire, and it shines on the field, driving excellence in the hallways to the stadium. The entire staff, faculty, and administration at Tatum Schools are behind these students all the way. Go Coyotes! Visit tatumschools.org.
That's a big pipe.
When the job calls for tough tubulars, Caprock Tubular Services is ready to roll. Located at 1200 East Avenue D in Lovington, they provide quality oil-filled tubular products and dependable service to help keep the Permian Basin moving. Whether it's casing, tubing, or getting the right pipe for the job, they've got you covered. And remember, the only thing they like crooked is a country road, not your pipe. Stop by Caprock Tubular Services in Lovington or call 552-1919.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way. For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hard-working team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
There's a unique energy pulsing through Tatum. It's found in the deep-rooted hometown spirit that fills the stands every single week. It's built through dedication in the classroom, where teachers inspire, and it shines on the field, driving excellence in the hallways to the stadium. The entire staff, faculty, and administration at Tatum schools are behind these students all the way. Go Coyotes! Visit tatumschools.org.
That's a big pipe.
When the job calls for tough tubulars, Caprock Tubular Services is ready to roll. Located at 1200 East Avenue D in Lovington, they provide quality oil-filled tubular products and dependable service to help keep the Permian Basin moving. Whether it's casing, tubing, or getting the right pipe for the job, they've got you covered. And remember, the only thing they like crooked is a country road, not your pipe. Stop by Caprock Tubular Services in Lovington or call 552-1919.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings. Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Lights on, ideas on. Introducing the Bright Ideas Grant Program from Lee County Electric Cooperative. Powering classroom innovation. If you're a K-12 teacher in the Lee County Electric service area, bring that hands-on project to creative learning that makes a real impact to life. Projects must benefit students, and teachers may only be an applicant of one project per school year. Apply June 1st to August 28th. Get details and apply at lcecnet.com. Lee County Electric Cooperative. Energizing education, one bright idea at a time.
For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hard-working team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance. Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
There's a unique energy pulsing through Tatum. It's found in the deep-rooted hometown spirit that fills the stands every single week. It's built through dedication in the classroom, where teachers inspire, and it shines on the field, driving excellence in the hallways to the stadium. The entire staff, faculty, and administration at Tatum Schools are behind these students all the way. Go Coyotes! Visit tatumschools.org.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Lights on, ideas on. Introducing the Bright Ideas Grant Program from Lee County Electric Cooperative. Powering classroom innovation. If you're a K-12 teacher in the Lee County Electric service area, bring that hands-on project to creative learning that makes a real impact to life. Projects must benefit students, and teachers may only be an applicant of one project per school year. Apply June 1st to August 28th. Get details and apply at lcecnet.com. Lee County Electric Cooperative. Energizing education, one bright idea at a time.
For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hardworking team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
There's a unique energy pulsing through Tatum. It's found in the deep-rooted hometown spirit that fills the stands every single week. It's built through dedication in the classroom, where teachers inspire, and it shines on the field, driving excellence in the hallways to the stadium. The entire staff, faculty, and administration at Tatum Schools are behind these students all the way. Go Coyotes! Visit tatumschools.org.
That's a big pipe.
When the job calls for tough tubulars, Caprock Tubular Services is ready to roll. Located at 1200 East Avenue D. Quality oil-filled tubular products and dependable service to help keep the Permian Basin moving. Whether it's casing, tubing, or getting the right pipe for the job, they've got you covered. And remember, the only thing they like crooked is a country road, not your pipe. Stop by Caprock Tubular Services in Lovington or call 552-1919.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Lights on, ideas on. Introducing the Bright Ideas Grant Program from Lee County Electric Cooperative. Powering classroom innovation. If you're a K-12 teacher in the Lee County Electric service area, bring that hands-on project to creative learning that makes a real impact to life. Projects must benefit students, and teachers may only be an applicant of one project per school year. Apply June 1st to August 28th. Get details and apply at lcecnet.com. Lee County Electric Cooperative. Energizing education, one bright idea at a time.
For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hardworking team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
There's a unique energy pulsing through Tatum. It's found in the deep-rooted hometown spirit that fills the stands every single week. It's built through dedication in the classroom, where teachers inspire, and it shines on the field, driving excellence in the hallways to the stadium. The entire staff, faculty, and administration at Tatum Schools are behind these students all the way. Go Coyotes! Visit tatumschools.org.
That's a big pipe.
When the job calls for tough tubulars, Caprock Tubular Services is ready to roll. Located at 1200 East Avenue D in Lovington, they provide quality oil-filled tubular products and dependable service to help keep the Permian Basin moving. Whether it's casing, tubing, or getting the right pipe for the job, they've got you covered. And remember, the only thing they like crooked is a country road, not your pipe. Stop by Caprock Tubular Services in Lovington or call 552-1919.
We are back after halftime. The clock has ran down, and your Coyotes are going to take the field shortly. So what do we think of the first half, Adriana?
I think it was a little slow at first, but I think it definitely picked up. And I think the boys are doing a good job.
I agree. I think you hit it right on the head there. I think they just had to find a rhythm, and now that they're in it. So I think we're worried about lightning, maybe.
Was that what they said?
Is the holdup, maybe. That would be my best guess. Which
It
I don't know
doesn't-
why we're worried about lightning. It hasn't
doesn't look-
rained in 17 years.
It doesn't really look like rain clouds. It kind of just looks.
They just look dark.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming that's the holdup. I don't really know. But if we can get the little kids off the field over there.
I'm just
think we can
gonna scare the lightning away. How about that?
Yeah. So the ref is conversating with the Coyotes. He gives them the ball. And he leaves.
We'll be kicking off.
I guess he's counting. I don't know. So, after a delayed start, 12 minutes on the clock, fresh quarter here for the third, 20-0, and the Coyotes, by the end of the first half, they had these Lobos worn down and had their number. So we'll see if they can carry that into the second half here as Mariscal prepares to kick it off to them as we receive to start the game. And the kick is short, and it's not going to make it 10 yards. So Escalante will get the ball with, I don't know how far they're going to, I don't know if they're going to re-kick or what they're going to do, but that only made it to the 45-yard line, so.
Well, they're moving the chains, so.
Looks like they're going to take it right there on the 46th yard line. So, that didn't go quite as planned, but I think they can still hold them here. Lots of people here tonight. It's a good opener. We have lots of Tatum fans show up.
Yeah, we really do. Sorry, I was trying to listen to what the ref said.
So they're going to change out the football here. Yes. Nope, we're going to re-kick. So we were wrong.
Well, you were talking to me, and I was trying to hear him, and I was like, what?
Yeah, it's hard to hear what's going on outside with these headsets on.
Except when Daniel yells next to me. I can hear him loud and clear.
So, see if they just try to get an onside kick again or what. But I would imagine they send it pretty deep. Called it. So they're going to send it way deep. That'll roll out of bounds at the about the 15. So, good kick from Mariscal. Just went off the field there. So.
Well, his original plan didn't work out that great. So.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta go full send.
Without a doubt. So, see where they're gonna put them to start. Good things out of this Coyotes team in the first half, and I expect nothing less the second.
Yeah, honestly, I definitely think that like I said earlier, I think they just work better as a team.
Yeah, and I know they started like early in the season, into summer with practices and stuff, and you got to keep all the coaching staff and a lot of the players, so it stayed a lot of the same. Short pass complete.
But I know
that'll be to number 15 on Escalante.
I know they've been working really hard.
Or 16 fans.
Yes. For a while.
Yeah, you're right. So they'll get a gain on that one. 2nd and 6 to go. As they will go here on their second down, but nice little short pass from Escalante. Maybe that's what their mojo. We will figure it out.
For a while last year, that was kind of our thing. We would just slowly get to
with Esparza being hurt periodically and Harris permanently out for the season, our run game wasn't nearly as strong as it could have been.
No.
But it is this year as quick pass fired off. Once again intended for Lujan, but off his hands and incomplete. So they'll try to get it on third. As the sun sets and the lights come on after halftime and the weather significantly cools off.
This is the weather I don't mind. I can sit out here all night in this type of weather.
Yeah, me and Adriana were talking earlier about going to Cloudcroft, and we hope it's nice, cool mountain weather. Which we are the last people to be complaining, probably. I'd hate to have to play when it's 95 out, but takes the snap back in the shotgun, fires across and intercepted by Mariscal. They're going to say he caught it, so Coyotes with the ball at about the 45-yard line. So Lucero will have his second one picked off. First interception he threw was picked off by Tucker. And the initial call was that he caught it, but they're going to say that Mariscal was on the ground, I believe. So they'll try to get on fourth, but I thought that was a
I think he hit the ground after, but
it's kind of hard to have instant replay out here, so we'll go off the call and.
Nah, I'm the right answer, and I know.
So on fourth, they're going to punt it away here. Lujan kicks it deep. Griffin to receive, but bad bounce. They're just going to let it sit there. So they're going to start at about the 38. So Coyotes ball, 1st and 10. See what they can do here in the second half, as we need to continue to wear Escalante down as they are, like we've been stating throughout the game. Very shallow bench and
2 subs.
Yeah.
Well, you got to give it to them. They actually haven't.
They haven't done horrible.
Down yet.
Yeah, they have done a good job.
I'm very impressed.
So.
They've been playing pretty much the entire game.
Yep.
So
11 minutes left here in the third quarter. Mariscal, takes the snap, looking, and he's just going to get away with it. And that was towards Cross Blunt, but no good there. So they'll try that again on second. They're going to keep the same offense out on the field, as it is pretty distinguishable when they're going to run the ball versus when they're going to air it out. And Harris and Mariscal both have done a good job still running the ball after the fact with the spread out offense, keeping the defense pretty shallow here in the middle, as Mariscal will do it right now, running 5 yards, 10 yards, flag in the backfield, but Mariscal's going to keep going. Gain of about 30 yards on that run, but bad news, we have a flag. I assume it's holding.
Sorry, I just thought you done it like that.
Yeah. So we will see what that's about. I'm be willing to bet it's holding.
Yeah, because they're calling it like no.
But great run by Mariscal there. Oh, they're gonna wave the flag. So the 30-yard run will be good.
We got it this time.
So
sometimes things like that just don't work out in our favor.
Yep.
And
32-yard line. Nice run by Mariscal there, right up the middle and a little towards the near side. And line up, same formation here. Have Tucker as a tight end, and Mariscal will put Maricourt in motion and fakes the pass, finds the hole, tries to run it, but the hole will collapse on Mariscal, but he'll still get a gain of about 3 or 4 yards on that play. So nice carry there. Hard to hate that too much, as they're going to take Mariscal out for Eduardo Martinez. Looks like they're going to try to force the ball through this Escalante defense here. Lining up in this power formation once again. And that's another good thing about this Tatum offense. They're very versatile.
Yeah.
Seems like so far they can run the ball and air it out, as Mariscal will flick it to Harris. Josh taking it, gets the first down. He's going to keep running all the way into the end zone for a Tatum Coyote touchdown. So another good run by this Coyotes offense. Harris had a good hole and definitely took advantage of it.
Guys, I'm getting better at this filming thing. I knew it was going to happen, so I zoomed in.
So we will have them line up on the ball and try for the 2-point conversion here, keeping this power dominant offense out on the field. Mariscal under center, Harris and Bolin both in the backfield, and we ran this same deal except Harris was under center and Esparza was in the backfield, and bowl in with it, and he's going to get in, so the two-point conversion is good, and they'll run it in for the 2-point, so 28-0. The Coyotes starting to creep away with it here. Hate to say anything because it's not over till it's over, but they now have a demanding lead here in the third quarter. 9:25 left in the third quarter. Tatum to kick off once again. So, I expect, here's my prediction for the back half of this third quarter and the fourth quarter, Adriana. We're going to see some new players on the field.
I was going to say, I think we're going to start.
I think we're going to get to see some less played players out there, getting them some experience against this Escalante team as we lead them 28-0. 9:25 left on the clock here in the third.
The only thing I think, and I don't even think it's a disadvantage, is a lot of our kids, I'm looking at them right here on the sideline, and they really aren't that tall. Obviously, we have Bodie, but
yeah. Tatum just isn't that big. I mean,
we've never been tall.
Or I think the 2021 state championship team is probably the biggest team Tatum has ever had by far. And the Coyotes are racing down the field to get the ball. It is way back there. And he's going to finally be brought down by Tucker, or number 8.
Yeah, Tucker.
Is that Tucker?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, nice tackle there by Tucker, wrapping him up way backfield. They're going to be on the 10-yard line. So,
far back there.
Good kick by Mariscal, and they just kind of fumbled it around and didn't get to run it any. Just had to kind of take it where it lied.
I don't know how they got there. I was filming, and then I just looked, and there was like 8 Coyotes in the screen.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Here we go as they air out a deep pass intended for, I believe that was Lujan. Yeah, intended for Lujan, but it's going to be too far out there. He's not able to quite get it. Lucero has an arm on him. He has aired some of these passes out, but
he has.
This Coyotes defense has kept him really covered up. Cross Blunt playing safety for the Coyotes has done a good job there, along with the corners, Anthony, Mariscal, and I believe that's Salazar.
Oh, yeah, that is Salazar.
Up here as it is 2nd and 10 for the Escalante Lobos, and they fumbled the snap, but pick it up, run it for about a gain of 3 yards there. So it'll be more yardage on that than I thought, as it is 3rd and 5.
Lucero is, I don't even know what to say. He's been hurt like 3 times, and he's still playing.
If he can stay healthy, he's going to be really good as a senior. If he's this well off as a
8th grader.
We may have another Jackson Odom on our hands, Adriana.
Oh, no.
So 28-0. Lucero airs out a quick bullet pass intended for Lujan, but no completion there. That was Cross Blunt with a nice read. Insert himself, and Lujan probably would have ran away with that one, but he was fumbling it a little bit, and Cross was able to get in there and
that was scary.
Yeah, keep the ball from getting firmly in Lujan's hands, as they will now try 4th and 5. They're going to punt it away most likely, as they are only about 15 yards from Tatum's end zone. So once again, the leg on the team looks like to be Martinez, as he's going to punt it away, but looks like they're going to get it blocked, I guess, and take it down at the 30. So, called it. We've got Bodie out on the field. We haven't seen him a whole lot. Davis. Also 3, I believe that is
I think
Diaz.
Yeah.
Esteban Diaz. So some younger players on the field for sure. as we lead 28-0. 8:21 left here in the third.
Well, Bodie doesn't qualify as young or little.
Yeah. He's a new transfer. He went to school here.
That's what I was going to say.
Like
he's come to school here, yeah.
And then left, and now he's back as a senior, playing left guard, it looks like. Puts Diaz in motion, hands him the ball. He's got the speed. He's just going to keep running. He runs a long ways, but I don't think it's going to reflect in the yardage gained here, as he's only going to gain about 3 yards. Oh, more than I thought. He's going to gain 7 yards on that one. So,
7 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 3.
So, nice run there by Diaz, and like I said, it's good to see these players that don't get as much playing time as Diaz, so maybe he does a couple more good things like that, and we'll see him a lot more often. They've got about 3 yards to go. Harris drops back for the pass, airs it out deep to Mariscal. He catches it in the end zone, and your Tatum Coyotes get another touchdown. 34-0. 8:08 on the clock here in the third. Your Coyotes are creeping away with it, with a demanding 30-point lead here in the third quarter.
You know, I think Harris and Mariscal are really good at connecting with each other.
Yeah, they've had two good long connected passes here lately, so.
They just know how to read each other. I don't know what it is, but.
Good to see. They've got them all sprawled out now as Harris goes to hand off to Anthony, who had a nice hole there, but there's a flag. False start on the Coyotes, I'm sure. So, scoot them back. I bet they formation, 4 receivers all out wide. See if they can't hand it off in motion or air it out to a quick go and stop, or stop and go. Yep, once again, we've got Diaz, Mariscal, Blunt, and Anthony all out wide. Harris in the backfield alone. Davis, Ybarra, and Martinez all on the front line, and they give Harris a big hole to run it all the way in. 36-0, your Tatum Coyotes build even more of a demanding lead here in the third. We're going to take a quick ad break and be right back as your Tatum Coyotes will once again be kicking it off to Escalante.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Back here for the Tatum Coyotes to kick it off. And my assumption, Adrian, is we are not going to end up playing the fourth quarter here. The Coyotes have wore down this Lobo team, and I think we're going to get a mercy roll.
Oh, my
quick
goodness.
as Mariscal kicks it way deep. That'll be touchback clean all the way to the school just about.
Oh, my goodness.
That was a very, very good kick, and it rolled just right out of the field. Oh, we got a little toddler bringing the ball to the ref.
Oh.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah, for real.
So, 36-0. Fresh set of downs for Escalante.
Yo, who is playing this funky music? I don't know if I vibe with it.
I don't know. I think it's all right. So here we go. On the 20, Escalante's ball after the touchback. So let's see if the Coyotes can get another turnover on downs or force a punt here and put them away before the fourth quarter. 7:50 left. It's definitely doable.
Okay, Coach, it's my turn. Where's my jersey?
Yeah.
I know I have my on-clouds on, but they're basically cleats.
So he's going to get Whoa, he spins out of it. They're going to call him down. Lucero down by number 40, I believe, Martinez.
I think so.
I think that's Eduardo Martinez with the sack there, so good move there. Big loss there. We almost got a touchback. I think they're going to lose about 10 yards there, so on the 10-yard line, 2nd and 20. So I'm not sure if he was down. It was awfully close, but like to see it as try again. Lucero takes the snap, drops back for the pass, intended for Lujan. He'll finally get a connection there, but it's just going to end up at the original line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 10 on the 20-yard line. So the Coyotes can hold them here. They're going to force a punt, and they'll have their offense back on the field once again. 6:30 left on the clock.
They got so much new stuff down there. Go by, check them out. Flavored teas, flavored sodas, all kinds of burgers, sausage wraps, all kinds of good stuff down there. Go and visit junior class down there in the South End.
Lucero takes the snap. He's looking for the pass. Gets it completed. It's going to be brought down by Tucker. Garrett Anthony whizzing in there like a bullet train. He just kind of stopped and stepped back like a bullfighter kind of, and Garrett went on by, but if he would have hit him, he would have probably been out for the rest of the game. So 4th and looks 2. So they got a long 2 yards ahead of them if they want a fresh set of downs, but I would imagine the punt is on its way for the Lobos. They're just too close to Tatum's own.
To risk it.
Yeah, end zone. So the running clock penalty has been activated, I guess. But they're going to, looks like they're just going to run a regular offensive play here. Lucero takes the snap. He's going to try to run it. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but it's close. Nice tackle there by Harris and Martinez.
Say no.
It's going to be close. They're going to say it's Tatum Coyote ball. Turnover on downs at the 30-yard line. Tatum Coyote offense heads out onto the field.
Yippee!
And I've been blown away with how good this defensive line is for Tatum. I thought they were going to struggle.
They really lost a lot of important
They lost
people.
2.
Yeah.
2 out of 3, and Martinez isn't playing on the offensive line or the defensive line anymore. I mean, I was awfully worried. I mean, Alonzo Salazar, he was averaging 3 or 4 sacks a game, somewhere right in there, and
yeah, he.
Dusty Moorhead, also an asset on that defensive line. So it's good to see they got those spots filled and are playing them well. So Mariscal takes the snap. Nice screen there. Had a guard pull, left a big hole open. And it's going to be close to a first down. If not, it's a gain of about 8 yards.
About 7 yards, we have 2nd and 3.
So a little less than I thought there, 2nd and 3.
Once again, I think you have to give a little bit of credit to Escalante because these players have been playing like the whole game.
Without a doubt. They've got to be getting tired. But 3:45 left on the clock. Coyotes inching towards their own end zone. Mariscal calls for the snap. Gets it. Finds a hole. He's awfully shifty. And I think that'll be enough for a fresh set of downs here.
Brought down at the 15-yard line for another Tatum Coyote touchdown.
So, as Mr. Jimenez said it, we are at the 15-yard line here. 1st and 10, fresh set of downs for the Coyotes. And they're just trudging away 3 yards at a time. But this run game is extremely strong against this Escalante defense. I'm excited to see some other games and see how they fare against some other defensive lines and stuff like that. But I definitely think it's diverse enough they can definitely change it up and figure out what works. But Mariscal airs a pass out to Diaz. Nice pass there, and it's going to be a gain of about 8 yards, I believe. So moving them up. Not overly big gains of yardage, but they're definitely chipping away. and that's good to see. I don't think we have Fort Sumner on our roster or on our schedule this year. We're going to play Melrose, but they lost a bunch of seniors, so it'll be interesting to see how they
especially Jackson
evolve.
Odom.
Yeah, for sure. So I think it's going to be a good season for the Coyotes, especially the start of it. But Mariscal just a little high, but Cross Blunt making a good shot at that, trying to get a complete pass there in the end zone, but it's just not going to quite happen. So still 36-0, 1:53 on the clock. 3rd and 4 for the Coyotes here on the 10-yard line. Need to get a fresh set of downs, but preferably into the end zone here. Get some wrinkles ironed out in the lineup here, or the formation, as Mariscal takes the snap, finds the hole, nice block by Tucker, and Mariscal's going to run it all the way in, and he is awfully shifty, able to zoom around some people and find the good holes for sure. So another Tatum Coyote touchdown.
I did want to mention while we were talking about the schedule that Gateway is now in our district for football and volleyball now, and so I definitely think I wouldn't say.
Didn't we play them last year though?
Yeah, we did, and they were a tough team, but they weren't our district. They are now in 8-man, and then they're also in 2A for volleyball.
Yeah.
So they've definitely moved up.
Well, didn't we beat them in the semi or the quarterfinals maybe?
Yeah, that's right. They were in our district then.
So, but they moved in for volleyball.
Yeah, they
That's
moved in
the big
for,
deal. So for the 2-point here, offsides call, I'm sure.
Flag on the play.
So,
It's going to be on the defense.
oh, it's going to be on the defense this time. So,
Move them half the distance to the goal line.
move them up to the halfway to the goal line here. So, did a lot of the heavy lifting for this Coyotes offense here is they just got to push it right across. Now would be when I'd run that tush push they tried to start with, but looks like they're going to keep this same offense going. 3 receivers out wide and a tight end. Mariscal drops back, quick pass to Tucker, and it will be complete. So, all we need now is one more touchdown, and we can all go home. 1:23 left on the clock in the 3rd. And for those of y'all that don't know exactly what I'm talking about, in 8-man football, after the first half, if a team gets a 50-point or more lead, the game automatically ends. I believe after 30 or 35, somewhere right in there, they start just running the clock the whole time, except after and before touchdowns and stuff like that. So,
honestly, I think that's better for Escalante. They do have a long ride home.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long night for some of them. I don't know if they're stopping or what they're doing, but
well, that's what
I remember coming home. From
that's what me and Trip were talking about. We were lucky because we were in the Suburban, so we're a bit spoiled, but. Oh, I felt so bad for them on the bus because how long was it? Like 8 hours?
I don't think it's quite that long, but you're not far off. Escalante is somewhere around
like 6 hours.
Santa Fe. So, and getting to the football field, we winded up some little mountain road to the top of this mountain and played on this football field that seemed to be on a.
We didn't even know where we were.
Yeah.
Mr. Selman was driving us. I was like, "Do you know where you're going? Like, are we about to fall off the mountain?"
But we all made it over there in the back safe, and Mariscal with a line drive kick. He's just gonna fall on it. That's number 21. If I can get the roster pulled up here. I don't know who that was. I don't think he's on the roster.
Who?
I remember number 21. I remember looking for him earlier.
Yeah.
He may have been pulled up just to make numbers, but. So we're surfing in the USA here in Tatum as we lead 44-0, 50 seconds on the clock and winding down with the running clock engaged here. So,
well, we have about 40 seconds until we be in the 4th quarter. So,
yeah, Lucero gets the snap. He's trying to run, but Harris is going to run him down. Nice read there, and there's a flag. So
oh my gosh!
Maybe that'll be holding against the offense, and we'll get to move back a little bit.
I don't think so.
Well, it was in the backfield, so it'll be interesting to see. Oh, no. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it was, yeah. I was going to say the way that he tackled him was kind of that could be seen as controversial.
So they're saying Harris, I think, this is my interpretation of that, Harris grabbed the back of his helmet and kind of ripped him over, but I think we'll survive 44-0.
Yeah.
And that is the end of the third quarter. So quick ad break, and we'll be back with the fourth quarter with a running clock as Tatum leads Escalante 44-0 at the end of the third.
There's a unique energy pulsing through Tatum. It's found in the deep-rooted hometown spirit that fills the stands every single week. It's built through dedication in the classroom, where teachers inspire, and it shines on the field, driving excellence in the hallways to the stadium. The entire staff, faculty, and administration at Tatum Schools are behind these students all the way. Go Coyotes! Visit tatumschools.org.
We are footloose here in Tatum as we lead the Escalante Lobos 44-0 at the beginning of the fourth quarter here. 12 minutes on the clock, and it is a running clock policy. Another quick thank you to our sponsors. We appreciate them for all they do and keeping us here broadcasting free of charge to y'all. As Lucero fumbles the snap, they're hustling to get it, but he's going to fall on it, and they'll call him down. Loss of 9 yards. So they're about 2nd and 20 here. They got some work ahead of them if they just want a fresh set of downs.
I'm just listening to Footloose, though.
They'll try this again, see if Lucero can keep his hands on the ball. Blitzing through the line. Oh
my gosh.
Interception by number 11, Eddie and Salazar. Just a freshman with a nice move out there. Really read that pass well.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, he really read that pass well. Got in the passing lane pretty much. I know that's basketball terminology, but that's pretty much what he did. And
yeah, he really did.
yeah, got his hands on that ball. Took it to the ground, but it's hard to complain about.
Well, it's like what you said earlier. I think this team is a lot quicker than last year's. They just...
Yeah.
And I barely even seen it, Eddie, and he just, like, flew up in there.
Yeah. He may be Montez's replacement just about.
Yeah.
In a sense, but looks like we're going to end this short if the Coyotes can score on this drive. Waiting to get the play call in the huddle. They'll spread out onto the field now in this power formation that we've seen a little bit of.
Well, I mean, if it works, it works.
Yep.
So.
Under center, we'll have Mariscal. Looks like we're going to have Bolin and Zion Harris in the backfield. Handoff to Zion, and he runs. Gain of about 5 yards there. 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
So the Coyotes defense, which we're going to talk a little bit about here, has done a really good job. Kept a big goose egg on Escalante's side of the scoreboard for tonight. And this offense has been putting points up like nobody's business. So it's good to see this Coyotes team really coming together. A little worried the first quarter, but they really worked it out. And now they're playing very well together, like a well-oiled machine, as I'm sure they've practiced. Well, nope, not so well-oiled, but good job by Zion. He's able to get on that fumble there. I'm not sure if that was between Martinez and Mariscal or Mariscal and Sebastian Diaz. So we got two sets of brothers out there. Sebastian Diaz and Estevan Diaz and the two Harris brothers. So we'll try to keep them straight, but timeout. So quick word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
That's a big pipe.
When the job calls for tough tubulars, Caprock Tubular Services is ready to roll. Located at 1200 East Avenue D in Lovington, they provide quality oil-filled tubular products and dependable service to help keep the Permian Basin moving. Whether it's casing, tubing, or getting the right pipe for the job, they've got you covered. And remember, the only thing they like crooked is a country road, not your pipe. Stop by Caprock Tubular Services in Lovington or call 552-1919.
We are back after that timeout.
This is jam session. I don't know what you're talking about.
Tatum trying to run the ball here, but looks like we're going to have another fumble. We are struggling to keep our hands on the ball out there. So
see, if I was the quarterback, I would have just threw it to somebody open and they would have touched down and then we could have left. See, if you really think about it.
So defense takes the field once again. Lots of turnovers in this game.
Yeah, I don't.
No, not any hardly major turnovers, but just, I mean, obviously by Escalante, as they've had some tough luck getting up on the scoreboard, but we've also turned it over a couple times. I think we have 2 fumbles and an interception, so definitely need to minimize those and penalties.
I'm not going to say it doesn't matter, but in the future, when we're playing teams like Gateway and Melrose, this can't be happening.
But once again, first game of the season, I think they're doing a good job of playing together as a team and stuff, so we're going to play a quick advertisement and be right back.
For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hard-working team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
Back after that timeout, and Escalante will bad snap to Luceros. He's going to air it out deep to Owen. Griffin almost with the pickoff there. I think they've got him put in for Blunt as safety. Did a good job.
I thought he had that.
Yeah, he read that pass well. I mean, he was a little short, but the good thing is he was able to read that pass and get there.
Yeah.
So, catching the ball be the easy part as long as he's got all that figured out. So they'll try again, and they've had about as much trouble with the center and quarterback making connections as we have. I mean, they've had a couple bad snaps and just ruins the whole drive pretty much. So both teams need to minimize that if they want to be better here. Lucero, long pass, and Salazar's not able to quite get to that one, but he's trying. You can definitely tell they've got a bunch of the players that don't get as much experience out there trying to make good big plays and see if they can't get more playing time in the future. So once again, this Tatum team is awfully deep through the bench. We've got a lot of players.
We can make a whole other team.
Yeah, we could have a JV team. That's not always the case for sure, but for once we could have a JV team here.
I don't even think other schools have JV teams, and I think that's why we don't have a
I don't
JV
think there's an
team.
8-man JV team in the state, just junior high and varsity. So Lucero will take the snap. He's shuffling and escapes the pocket. Martinez was running him down there, and it looks like
First down.
Ybarra will, I think that's Ybarra, 57.
Oh, that's LeFavor.
So that was Chase LeFavor. He'll take credit for that tackle. And he's just a freshman too, so lots of young players out there, and they're not just out there to be out there. They're making good plays, but looks like we've got number 18 maybe.
Isn't that Miller?
Yeah, I believe so. Trying to catch his air, so. Lucero shuffling in the pocket. He's going to bear down and take the sack. I think that one can be credited to LeFlavor and Bolin there.
The tag team.
57, Chase LeFavor on the tag.
So I think Escalante is going to call a timeout. 5:33 on the clock, 44-0 here in the fourth. And we'll be back after this short ad break.
For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hard-working team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
Back after that timeout from Escalante, 5:33 on the clock, 44-0. Tatum Coyotes demanding lead. Flick, but it's going to be picked up by number 12, I believe.
Covered up by number 12, Sebastian Diaz.
Sebastian Diaz picks up that.
He is really like
stepping up.
He's like the volleyball D1 player out there. That's like the second or third time he's like sprawled out like that.
Coyotes on the 23rd yard line here. Fresh set of downs. Oh, be dropped by Zion, but he'll pick it back up and still get good yardage on that one at the 15.
With the carry, Eddie and Salazar with that. Number 12.
You go out again, 4:10 left on the clock. They're going to save us a little bit of time if they can get a touchdown here, but this one's pretty well in the bag. First one of the season for the Coyotes has got to be exciting, but hate to celebrate until it's over. Sebastian Diaz with a good run there, gain of about 5, and will get him a fresh set of downs, I believe. So that's going to put him at the 11-yard line.
Picking up another Tatum Coyote first down.
So first down for the Coyotes. See if they can drive it in for one final touchdown, as a 50-0 always looks better on the record anyways. So even if it does happen at the end of the fourth quarter.
Nobody has to know that, though.
Yeah. Mariscal takes the snap, tries to spin out, but a sack. First sack by Escalante this game by number 65, Ibram for Escalante. So I definitely think they've got some good things to offer, so I don't feel like we're just blowing a, not to say bad team, but one that's not nearly as good as what we're going to be playing. But I think they're still a good team, and Tatum's just this much above par for the season. 3 minutes on the clock.
Well, it's like y'all heard us talking about Cloudcroft next week. We're going to Cloudcroft, but we're actually playing Mesilla Valley. So that'll be more of a decent team than.
Yeah. Supposed to be a home game for us, but I guess we're meeting them halfway in Cloudcroft. And that offsides by the defense will get them a 5-yard penalty. 2nd and 8 for the Coyotes after that sack. So they're still encroaching on that end zone. See if they can get there. Mariscal hands it off to Zion Harris. Run of about 3 yards.
Just get in that end zone.
Yeah. 3rd and 2.
3rd and 3.
So a little over 5 yards, I believe, to get into the end zone for the Coyotes, but they're doing a good job moving it down the field, but they're going to run out of time. 1:45 on the clock. See if they can't get into the end zone here. As Harris, they faked me out. Sebastian Diaz will get the carry for the Coyotes and bring the score 50-0. So that will be the conclusion of the game for your Tatum Coyotes as they emerge victorious to the Escalante Lobos 50-0 with a 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock. Great game by the Coyotes. They really worked well together, and we saw lots of different players doing good things out on the field. So I definitely think the Coyotes are going to be a force to be reckoned with this year in 8-man football.
Yeah, I definitely think so too. I think I'm really excited to see what happened next week. I'm not gonna lie to you. Mesilla Valley, that game was really close. Where did we go? Hatch last year?
I think so, yeah.
It was really interesting. I know. I'm pretty sure me and you were standing the whole time. We didn't sit down. It was a really good game. So
and if I remember correctly, I think they aired the ball out a lot. So big passes from Mesilla Valley to be expected, but we saw good coverage out there.
Yeah.
By all of our corners and safeties, and good reads by the linebackers. Our defense is strong. Our offense is versatile. I definitely think we're going to be a good team this year, and I'm excited to see what the rest of the season holds.
Yeah, absolutely.
With that, I think we're going to give one last thanks to our sponsors and get out of y'all's hair. We'd like to thank Lee County Electric Co-op, Bob's Thriftway, Eunice Pump and Supply, Western States Insurance, Legendary Services, Tatum Schools, Caprock Tubular, and Spare Feet Storage Units for supporting all Tatum Coyote sports and broadcasting. So with that, we will sign off for tonight. This is Trippin' Adriana signing off.